涙よりも優しい歌を、悲しみよりそのぬくもりを。そんなにも簡単に変わるとは思わないけど、静かに闇を溶かして歩いて歩いてみようと思う。ゆっくりでも近づけるかな、夢のかけら大好きな人、思い描いた愛の形はずっとずっと探し続けて、諦めるわけを話すよりもできることを数える方がいいよね。つまずくことはあって振り返りそうになって、それでももう決めたんだ。あなたのためにできることなんて大したことないかもしれない。でもそれでも触れていたいよ。悲しみよりそのぬくもりを、ゆっくりでも近づけるかな、夢のかけら大好きな人、思い描いた愛の形はずっとずっと探し続けて。夢のかけら大好きな人、思い描いた愛の形はずっとずっと探し続けて、ララララララララララララララララララララ、涙よりも優しい歌を、悲しみよりそのぬくもりを。 シリアクタのごとき人間の命など救って何になるというのです。
人の使命とはすなわち星によって導かれし運命。セイントの使命はこの世にはびこる悪を打ち砕くこと。
黙りなさい。
キャッネビラ
満月天山。
愛を知らぬあなたに 人を罰する資格などありません。やっ成功セクター。
いいでしょう、見るがいい。このアルテミス自らがあなたを成敗する。
愛と平和の大地。
愚か。成敗します。レイドアローセクター。リアクサのごとき人間の命など救って何になるというのです。レイドアロー。逃がさないよ。ホーリーシャイン。
さあ殺してくれるぞ。明快変更。一瞬のうちに葬ってやろう。ギャラクシアンエクスプロージョン。潰してやるぞ。やっ幸福か死か。食らってみろ。スカーレットサイクル。そらエクスカリバーバット。どうした赤色混走波。一思いに葬ってやるのはせめてなら情け。二重自覚。メディテーション。不運だが死を見舞ってやるぞ。ロイヤルデモンローズ。フラッピーロー。我がエクスカリバーに切れぬものなどありはしない。エクスカリバー後悔するぞ。死ね。エクスカリバー南部。黄金のレオの牙は狙ったものを必ず寄せられて。運命に抗い未来を生む力を我らはコスモに宿す。きらめけ我がコスモよ。この力すべてアテナのために。受けろスコーピオンの希望。戦いは常に美しい。控えよ闇の世界。は往生際よく死ぬがよい。行くぞ。さらばだ消えろ。大いなる星屑のもとに滅せよ。おじけづいたのかと思ったぜ。はっくらえ国士剣。これで終わりだ。はあくらいな。
クレットタリスマン。これは私の戦いなのです。逃げも隠れもいたしません。
いくつペガサス流星剣。俺に任せとけ。
受けてみな。黒いな。イーグルトゥーフラッシュ。イーグルトゥーフラッシュ。
騙される方が悪いのだ。
まだまだだよ。謎の壁プロテクション。本望だろ。
神殺しの力。どうだ。正解変更。何。バカ。主役は俺だ。心のコスモを燃やせ。よかろう。ほざけ。何。スカーレットサイクロン。なぜ。驚け。俺。受けてみろ。これだ。教えてやろう。死ね。受けてみろ。銅山昇竜派。アイスブレス。行くぜ。食らえ。行くぜ。キャッペガサス水星浄化の光。天魔降伏。高速カリバ氷結リンゴ。二重人格を切り裂け。絶対0度の剣。アイエス最大の剣。第4サイクロン。受けてみろ。銅山昇竜派。お前を倒す。ディアー立て。くられ。いざ参る。銅山降竜派。今こそ真の強さを見せてやる。ディアーサイ桃れ竜よ。 真の強さを見せてやる。
¿Qué es esta magia? ¿Qué es esta magia? Me vuelvo loco, Trolli. Salió un Seiya contra un Yura. Ya se muere ese Yura de papel. Tiene combos este Yura. Pará, me estoy volviendo loco.
¿Qué está pasando? ¡Ay, Dios! ¿Qué está pasando?
No que se terminaba la pelea porque
No era de televisión. Albatita ve, pega un rosazo y este rosazo se va a picar doble porque hay un vínculo. Se lleva a Canon. Ashun está con vida. Pero Alon vuelve a la vida, pero tiene un sangrado, guys.
Porque no lo mata, sigue en el campo.
Cuidado, que ahorita va a pokear muchísimo.
No, aquí se lleva todo el team, se lleva todo el team, se lleva todo el equipo, se lleva todo el equipo. GG. GG.
Mía, ¿qué?
Vale, está ganando mucha velocidad. Pero el problema es aquí. Aquí va a ser bastante clave esto. Vale, le pegó sobre el Une y... ¡Uy! No.
きしめた心のコスモ熱く燃やせ奇跡を起こせ傷ついたまんまじゃいないと誓い合った遥かな銀河ペガサスファンタジーそうせ夢だけは誰も奪えない心の翼だから先生や少年ハリーだ先生や明日の勇者 Oh yeah 先生やペガサスのように先生や今こそ羽ばたけ
Hello, friends watching the live stream. Pleasure to be here. Welcome to the live broadcast of the Sanseiya Supreme Champion Global Finals. I am Carlos, and I'm happy to be here.
Hello everyone, this is Cax. Thanks to the APP Gallery for sponsoring this competition. Welcome.
Yes, and I believe we're gonna watch Fakir playing shortly.
Yes, exactly.
Here we have the information on the sponsors down there. Right, and while we're watching the live broadcast, I want to remind you, and this is going to show up there briefly, that we do have a raffle going on. So if you go to https://cots.gtrk.com, you can have a chance to win some gifts there, and we should get that showing up shortly. But yeah, it's gonna be a great day. Excited to be here. We have a lot of amazing competitors.
Yes.
And yeah, I couldn't be more excited to see this. I believe this is the second World Championship that we have so far. So this should be interesting, and can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited to be here with you, Carlos, especially because, I mean, you were... Yeah. Now we're gonna see the tournament schedule here in the tournament of today. We've got the round of 16 before, and now we're gonna see the quarterfinals and the finals.
Yeah, I believe we'll have 3 matches, so there's probably semifinals in there somewhere as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's gonna be BO5.
Yep.
So we are very, very excited to see all the text from all these players. I know you probably know a bunch of it. Like Janus, Sector, Fakir, who is probably one of the favorites.
And Dante. Yeah, then we also have Janus Park, Bot, Lourdes V, and Strife. And it seems like Dante did not make it to the registration this morning, so it seems like he will not be playing today, sadly. So that would be a win for Sector in the bracket. But we do have Fakir and Bod, and that's I believe that's a fight that we'll be seeing coming up.
Exactly, yes. We also got Lourdes V in the right side of the bracket, and in the left side we had Janus against Janus Park. Double Janus. Hello everyone in the chat.
Yeah, hi everyone in the chat. We'll be watching the chat as we go. We'll see what happens. I'm excited about, out of these players, I think the one I'm the most excited to see play is Lourdes V, just because I've heard, he's a fantastic player, and I'm not that familiar with them. So I'm really interested in seeing what they bring, but we'll see if they can make it against Strife.
Yes,
I think might have lost Cax in there for a moment. Let's see. I think we lost Cax. Oh, he's back. Okay, I think you're back now. He had a little bit of a glitch in there. Probably the fantastic internet from wherever you are. But yeah, you should be back. So yeah, thanks to everyone on the chat for saying hello. Hi to everyone coming in. And yeah, we should have the match Fakir versus Bot coming out shortly. And you know, that should be, I think that's actually, from when you look at the lineup, that's probably the best match as far as like how even they are in the characters and the power level they have. So I think that's a really good one to watch.
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
Yeah, I hear you fine now.
Yeah. So sorry, I guess we had a technical difficulty there. Yeah, I go frozen.
Yeah.
By Camus DC probably. Yeah.
The Neo Frost hit you.
Yeah, he came for me. I mean, he was like, you're Cax. I gonna frost you now. Yeah.
And anytime now we should be getting to the game, I believe. We'll see. I think we also got you know, the people here from the stream, I think, got muted there as well, but all good. We are just waiting for the first match, and again, that will be Fakir versus Bot. Fakir is a player that everyone knows, champion of Europe many times, and Bot has also gotten a few wins in Latin America, but we shall see.
Yeah, I think this is a very good start of the tournament. I mean, two great players, very strong ones. Everyone knows that Fakir is a legend in the game. I mean, you have your own legend there too, actually.
Oh,
so it's fun. It's fun to have you here. I mean, doing this.
Yeah, Fakir and me are all friends. We could say that.
He would probably remember your Thanatos. I mean,
it's epic. Likely, yeah. That's the first thing he said. He didn't know how my Thanatos resisted so much. That's an old story. Here we go, and the match.
Yeah.
Somehow, it looks like Fakir already has a win that he got, I guess, before the stream started.
Exactly, yeah. We've got Bot in the blue side, Fakir in the red side. Fakir is having problems right now. I mean, Athena is not really good in terms of health. Also, Shun Underworld is very damaged.
Yep. And here we see an attack from that alone. Ooh,
exactly.
Goodbye.
Pandora Commander is gone.
Completely gone, and now it looks good for Fakir. That's what can happen. Just one play there, one Mamonazo, and it's almost game over. So we'll see what happens here, but it's looking not good. He does have the double turn for Cannon on the bot side, so that potentially can do a lot of damage and bring him back, but we'll see what happens.
Exactly.
Here.
But Fakir has Lune RC, so he might get health from that and banish Aphrodite's, well, it's not Aphrodite, the hidden tech the Cannon has. So let's see what happens in the next round.
That would be in automatic too, right? Like you would automatically put the mark because of the RC, and then that would reveal Cannon. And if that happens, it's gonna be bad news for him. Hypnos here. Hypnos is my least favorite character in the game.
I just love him. I just love him. I mean, I think he's very, very strong. He goes for Shun Underworld. I mean, Fakir goes for Shun Underworld in the both sides, and the second nightmare goes for Doko DC.
For Doko. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have better options there, actually.
So it doesn't seem like he was able to reveal Cannon, right? So Cannon continues to be
because
hidden.
exactly, I think because we still, I mean, Along is forward in the turn, so he's attacking now.
Yeah, we don't actually see the order here. All right, he buffs Cannon again, because who else is he gonna buff? I assume he already buffed him before. And now he gets 2 turns. So I think now he has to make the decision. Do I go after the Hypnos first, or do I go after the Lune? And he goes after the Lune because what you were saying before might be revealed otherwise.
Yes. That will take his advantage away.
Yeah.
So, second turn, Lune is gone. And the rest of the hits went to... I think that one is... Sasha, who is hidden there.
It's either Sasha or Odysseus. I can't actually tell. It might be Odysseus.
It's Sasha. It's Sasha.
It's Sasha. Yeah, you're right. It's Sasha. The screen's
it's
a little
Sasha,
blurry,
so...
but that makes sense.
Yeah, they were interchanged velocity.
And that damage barely came through. There was almost no damage coming in from that second hit, so it looks unlikely that he's gonna be able to come back from this. Right here, probably Doko's probably gonna get executed, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Or die soon, and then there's not a lot here. Especially if Alone remains hidden, then it's bad news, right? Because Cannon is just Cannon versus Alone. Cannon's eventually gonna be on reveal, and then that's just 2 hits, right?
Exactly. Yeah, he only have 2 ways of killing. Well, he got rid of Deuteros and Doko right there, so...
No, Padrino, that's
now
terrible. That's it. Yeah,
yeah.
That's gonna be game here soon. Yeah,
so he goes
no
for
way.
Sasha.
He's not even get. Maybe he gets Sasha here. Not even kill Sasha.
No, that defense there is extreme. I mean, it's...
And now you can mark him. He's saving his energy for a big double attack from Alone. And
Shun Underworld has the Misophetamenos, so he's not even able to kill him now. But I mean, he won't have time now.
Here. Just does a basic attack just to make it so that Athena can execute him,
exactly,
and that is the game.
The ultimate humiliation there.
And that's it. That's our first match. Well, I guess our second, and Fakir is already up 2-0. And I guess we'll be going shortly to the third match.
Yeah, we didn't know what were the characters that they used in the first match, so we don't know which characters they have left. But probably Bod will try to use his Cannon again, because it's one of the most strongest characters right now in the game. So
yeah, well, the only thing we know is that Bod has all his characters available still.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got everything.
So come out with anything. He could also
maybe
come out with the... Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe he will try a Brilliance team.
Yeah.
Because his Shun Underworld is gone, so, and Ignos as well. So he
that's
might have
exactly
a chance
what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, it's possible we see a team. It's one of the strongest teams that we have been seeing in Hamir now for a year. With changes, so it's very possible that we see that team come up. It would make a lot of sense, and yeah, we're just waiting here for that game to come in. And I see questions on the chat around Dante. Yeah, Dante will not be playing. He did not show up in time this morning, so he was disqualified. So I believe Sector will be passing to the semifinals on that side of the bracket.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're just here waiting, and yep, here we go.
All right, let's watch this wonderful battle.
Yeah. And you were
Now
right. We go with Brilliance.
Yeah. Brilliance there for bot. With Toro DC, a very fast Alba Fika, which is the current type of mechanic that you use with that character that used to be very slow. It's actually a mirror. Well, not a mirror, because we have Odysseus in Fakir size.
Odysseus and then Sasha on the bot side, yeah. And he hides Suikyo to make sure, you know, the large amount of damage that character can do is still there, and that he doesn't get marked by the Thanatos from bot, right?
Yes. Now Sasha opens the enchantment.
And I think this is the kind of situation where you say, okay, bot, I'm going to play with Sasha, do the most damage possible, and Fakir feels confident enough on his lineup to play a little more defensively with Odysseus. Though there's a tech with Odysseus where you do the rebound, and that activates additional damage versus Suikyo, so it doesn't seem like he put that in, but
apparently it didn't happen, but that damage from the cow, I mean, Alba Fika, yeah, I mean, he's got a damage reduction, and it wasn't like that. I mean, he got a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So one explosion from both Thanatos, and you see the difference here. I mean, the Divine Taurus from bot is not making the same damage, not even close.
Yeah. And there used to be a time where the bot account, back in the day, it was the Raider account, had the fastest characters in the game. But I don't think that's the case anymore. I think all things are, speed-wise, are more even. But I think Fakir has still higher numbers of strength here, maybe on his mixer.
Yeah.
Or somehow.
Yeah, well, Fakir's Artemis is suffering a lot. I mean, Bot is trying to kill her, but
I think if he gets her, if he gets Artemis, maybe he has a chance here.
Exactly, yeah. Because the double turn from Suikyo's basic attack.
Yeah.
That should be helpful, but he goes for Odysseus. Yeah, he's got probably the secret there, the revival. So he's trying to get rid of that. And now, well, he goes for Artemis.
He's gonna go for it. Did not get it.
No. And there's a lot of sustain from the cow as well.
Yeah.
And the combination with the Venom from Alba Fika, it makes it difficult to kill a character there. Well, Fakir goes for Sasha, while his Thanatos explodes. I mean, okay, I think that damage is controlled by Alba Fika right now, but Sasha goes. He loses Divine Taurus as well.
Artemis is gone.
This is a slaughter.
This is a slaughter now.
Yeah.
This is a slaughter. I mean, I think
but his Suikyo, his Suikyo is hidden, so I mean, bot's Suikyo, so he might get a chance there. Might. Let's see.
He does not have the energy to use the. Oh, he will have it here. I think this is where you go all out. You use Suikyo's 3-point ability, try to do as much damage as possible, and pray, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, he's probably going against Odysseus, so the rest of the attacks are gonna go towards his, his kind of second form there.
Ooh, and there's healing there. Ooh. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is this is like when you were in high school and like the guy from like 6th grade with the guy from 4th grade. I had no chance. Poor little kid, but destroyed. Fakir, the king of Europe, wins 3-0.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Fakir for his first victory of the tournament. That's 3-0 there. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he did
was
what he
expected,
needed
I
to
guess.
do. Expected. I thought this would be a closer battle, to be honest, because the history behind Bot's account, but we saw that Fakir was still way more powerful. Congratulations to him. He moves on to the semifinals. And I don't remember off the top of my head who he might be going against, but he moves to the semifinal on the right side of the bracket.
Yeah.
And yeah, what can we say? I mean, we saw, I think the only new thing that we saw in those matches was Lune. We hadn't seen Reborn Lune in a while, or Lune at all, right? So I think it's the first time we see him in a competition. And he made a little bit of a difference in the sense that he made it so that he was a target for the canon. Because of what you mentioned, he's capable of revealing those hidden characters with his new passive, right? So
exactly. And I know that Fakir is very confident about his Divine Tauros. He's really fun about that character. He always says that it's quite important to have him in your lineup because he's a very strong character that will help you either defending your team or making a lot of damage passively. Like we just saw in the last match. I mean, it was incredible. Over 100,000 damage in one counter attack. That was crazy.
Yeah, and he's hitting 5 times, right? He's counter attacking 5 times. So if he even hits half of that, like that's already a couple characters that he's gonna kill the first 2 rounds. So really impressive. I know that you do not like that character personally.
No.
But
no, it's not one of my favorites. But I do know that. I mean, I recommended it a lot because I know the advantages that it will give you. And of course, if you go to these kind of tournaments, you need to use that character. Every character counts, and this one definitely is very strong.
And I would say that definitely is, we often say who counters who, especially when we see a new character that comes into the game. El Toro, Aldebaran, he basically counters every character in the game because everyone is susceptible to their soul being taken out and then getting killed. You cannot protect from that at all. You can have additional healing to maybe make up for it, but rarely that works. So it is one of the, I understand why you don't like that character, because when I don't have him in my team and the other player has it on their team, I feel like I'm definitely on a disadvantage and I have to do things that I normally wouldn't do. So
I mean, I like the damage that he does. I mean, it's very good. I like the fact that he stays in the battle. That's also a very strong feature there. I mean, he's always making damage, regardless of his with his full life or just as a ghost. But I don't like the sustainability that he gives to the entire team for the first 2 rounds. That's what I don't like. The rest is quite okay for me. But
I see. Yes, yeah.
But I mean, it's good to see a Tauros, Aldebaran Tauros meta in the game, because I know that is a character that didn't make it to the meta most of the time. Remember, guys, while you're watching the live broadcast, you can go to our raffle link, sscots.gtrk.com, to win generous gifts. You should see the link in the chat any moment from now.
We see a link there. I believe it's changed from what it used to be, but there we have the link down there. Showing up on the screen. Great. Yeah, and we'll see what we have next. I'm not sure what the next fight will be. I don't know if we're gonna follow Fakir or if we're gonna be seeing the other side of the bracket, which would be Janus versus Sector. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe Sector. He's very keen to win this tournament. So I guess he's got a lot of new text to show. Yeah, the link should come anytime in the chat. Sorry if you don't see it right now. I guess it should come any moment. So just
I see it on the stream, but yes, I do not see it on the chat. Hopefully we get that soon.
Yes. Yes, and tell us, people there in the chat, where are you watching us from?
Yeah, I see so far we have some people from Peru.
Yeah.
Call that out. And yeah, we'll see.
You've got a few fans over there too.
Yeah. Well, I put the link on my YouTube channel, so I was hoping to get as many people as possible to come. We'll see. They continue to show up as we go later into the stream. But yeah, this
Victor
will be
from Mexico.
Oh, nice. Hello, Victor. Yeah, I was gonna say from Sector. Now that you mentioned Sector, them. I think it's a couple people playing there. But yeah, I battled them a couple times on Galactic Duel on an account that I use there sometimes, and definitely I feel like they always come with like the musical team or some other thing that's a little unexpected, you know, rather than like normally when you go in Galactic Duel, it's brilliance, or you know, something like that. If you don't ban those characters, so it's I think definitely Sector comes with like more of a fresh approach to trying something a little bit different. So hopefully
hopefully we've got people from Colombia, Venezuelan people from Colombia, so very nice to see Venezuelan here in the chat
all over
as well.
The world.
Exactly. Yeah, people from Argentina too.
Nice. That's where you live, so local to you.
Yeah.
And talking about Venezuela, this is the first time I believe that we have an all Venezuelan cast. From me and Cax, we're actually both from the same city, from Barquisimeto. So originally, so yeah, that's pretty cool, unique.
Big shout out for the Guaros.
Big shout out for the Guaros and El Obelisco and whatever they are.
People from Barquisimeto. I mean, this is amazing, actually.
Yeah, this is definitely unique, not unexpected, and kind of just happened, you know.
Yeah.
I think is this the first time for you as well, being a caster for official caster, or had you done it before?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Everyone that knows we go back to the matches. Here we've got Lourdes V against Strife.
So I guess we're gonna see some of the first match then. So this still would be the quarterfinals, and I guess we're gonna see some of it because we're still going on. Strife, known by everyone, I think at this point. He defeated me with a basic attack one time to knock me out. I think the semifinals on Jamir, and then Lourdes V, I think it's the newer comer, which is making a lot of noise in the competitive scene for SS Packs.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's watch this wonderful battle. Strife in the red side, Lourdes V in the blue side. He goes for Athena. I mean, he starts the kingdom of happiness and justice and everything there.
Is that what it's called?
I never had to say. Yeah, that is the actual name there. Oh, that Taurus there. I mean, it's incredible, the damage.
Right away. And I would say, like, the team on Strife's side, you know, it's a brilliance team. We see it every Jamir now. Particularly that configuration has become the most popular, probably team, I think, competitively. I'm tired of seeing it, but I understand why it's so good and powerful. So here we go.
Yeah, and well, Odysseus got the second secret there. I mean,
and here we go.
Rebirth. And he goes for commotion there, so he's got reflect damage.
Yeah, and this has been a technique that's been recently used a lot competitively, and what it does is that every character will have some damage reflect, and this is very bad for the Suikyo when he attacks with his basic. Every single basic, he gets some damage back, and normally he might even, get killed. There we go. We see him taking damage.
Yeah, we see the Y numbers there. That is the, well, he killed his rival there. He didn't care about that.
He eliminated that. Yes.
Yeah. Well, Alone does the job as well. He kills Sasha, and now he goes for Suikyo. Interesting choice. While look at that damage from Divine Taurus. I mean, it's incredible. All right, Alone get rewind. And of course, nightmares for Suikyo, so he might be able to stop his attacks.
Yeah. And with that nightmare, those additional attacks just won't happen from Suikyo, right? So
exactly. Well, Athena's exclamation is gone too. Oh, he goes for the yeah. But he doesn't get the repetitions.
Does not. And
I think he was confused too. Yeah, that also, well, not so long. Yeah. Yeah, oh, well, he got the Suikyo by executing him, and now we get a second, the third round, a second brilliance effect there. And Hygnus puts a nightmare mark on Thanatos. That goes for Odysseus and make it be in the... No, well, I mean, this is awful.
This is done. At this point, Lourdes is starting to think, what am I gonna play next, right? Like,
exactly, yeah.
Because the next round. Yeah. At this point, he has no chance. Even though he's mostly a defensive character, he can do some reflection of damage, a few things, but it's not enough, of course.
Well, one for Strife.
Strife's ahead 1-0.
Very good. Now I suppose. Lourdes B might go for a Brilliance team.
Yeah, potentially
to emulate
the play here. Try to get a win, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Try to get even.
We did see that the Strife account, to me, not as much as it was the case with the Fakir account, but it does seem like it's a little more powerful than the Lourdes account as far as like how hard the characters are hitting.
Exactly. Yeah.
Lourdes tried to counter that with some tech, doing the Odysseus play, trying to reflect the damage. It was not enough. So we'll see if there's some other trick that he can bring on this next match to try to even the odds and like put Strife, in a complicated situation. We'll see what happens next.
Yes, I wonder if Strife will try Hestal team now. I mean, Turbo Hestal.
Oh, yes. That would be really interesting. Yeah, that's the new hot thing for top players to do. And yeah, what is the tech? Tell us about the tech with Hestal.
Well, you get the acceleration mechanic from Deuteros. You put it on Hestal, and he goes for Artemis. And you get rid of the Brilliance right away.
Yep.
From there on, it's just a matter of killing the rest of the team. Having probably... Well, you could use Onatos there too. Hestal, we got it!
There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Although
Divine Taurus is there, so this might be a problem. Let's see.
We'll see. I mean, the initial attack... Oh, he went for Sasha. Interesting.
Yeah, and he got rid of Sasha. I guess he didn't want the Mesophetamenos for the second round.
Yeah. I mean that's not bad. You still get the double attack, so that might cost him. But depending on the speed of the characters, which we're not seeing here, if that Pandora is faster than let's say the Albafica or even the Thanatos, then like she could take another one of his attackers off. which is part of this deck, right? You use combos to get some energy, and you have the ability to completely take another character out by using Pandora's ability.
Well, Strife off Cannon, so I guess he's going to try to kill probably Thanatos. I don't think he's going for Suikyo, but
I think he will do. We'll see. I think he's thinking about whether he hits for Cannon or whether he uses basics here and then uses Pandora.
Yeah, because he yeah, exactly, yes, he needs energy for Pandora.
You need the energy. But then the other decision here you have to do is this: like, do you hide Cannon, or who do you hide so that they don't get marked by Thanatos here? The fact that he hit Pandora makes me think he's gonna use Pandora, so like probably be a basic attack from Cannon here. Otherwise, he wouldn't hide her, I imagine.
Yeah, he's taking his time, but
yeah,
probably measuring the damage that he might get from the Suikyo that loses health.
Yeah, so he goes for the Alba
using
here.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Just from the basic, that was a lot.
That is terrifying, and it does the counter. Let's see if he even kills. It doesn't even kill him.
Almost. I mean,
almost. Yes, if Thanatos... Oh, it's Pandora first. Transforms the Suikyo.
Yes, he wants to avoid the chair damage that Suikyo gets from this kind of combo.
It's still, you know, there's still a good chance here for Lourdes, right? It's not over.
No, it's not over at all. I mean, he only have to manage that cannon.
Yeah.
He goes for Deuteros, so no accelerating anymore, and he goes for cannon there. That's good.
Yeah, just takes all the marks away, so that cannon's damage is much less now than it would have been.
Exactly.
So, I think the decision of killing Sasha instead of killing Artemis was maybe a little questionable here, right? Because he left Lourdes with a lot of power through like the multiple basics and the additional assists, right? So I don't know if that was the best call there to go for Sasha. Yeah, we'll see that Cannon is not gonna have enough damage. Normally that would have been if Cannon hadn't been
full of
back
stacks,
to the beginning. Oof, yeah, he would have the stacks. That would have been a kill for sure.
Ooh, Pandora is gone.
Yeah.
And now, well, he only have to kill Doko, and then go for Cannon, and he's got all his Suikyo turns now, so he should be able to do that.
And now I'm wondering if that play was actually a misclick, or if he actually meant to attack Sasha first, because I had not seen I had not seen that tech used like that. I had seen the same that you mentioned at the beginning of the match, when you go for Artemis to...
Yeah, that is what usually happens, but I thought, well, maybe he wants to get rid of the Misophetamino, so Lourdes didn't use her to Suikyo, but I don't know, he went for Sasha. He went for Sasha at the end. Alright, well, he concedes. So 1-1 here.
1-1. I feel...
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Gestal anymore in this match. Not because he failed, but because I mean it's probably more effective against this team. So the team is gone. There's no reason to use her.
I think you're
but
right.
Who knows? I mean, maybe he wants to win with Gestal. No matter what.
It's definitely a counter team. I was using it.
Yeah.
I was playing last night a mirror qualifier, and I was using that same team, and it is usually very effective against the brilliant.
It is.
team.
I mean, if
like
you've got the speed and especially the mixer, a very strong mixer, it should be work. I mean, very, very dangerous team. And it's fun to play, actually. I like that kind of teams.
Yeah. I personally, I don't like the Pandora as much. It's not a character that I love playing. But it works. You're eliminating, you're one-shotting a character, and then with Pandora, you play her really fast. You're eliminating another attacker and doing additional damage. But I think the one problem with the lineup is what we saw here. If you kill Orpheus, right, the damage is going to be significantly less for that lineup. It's basically going to have no damage, particularly if you kill the horse, right? If you kill Gestalt. So, and that's what happened here. You know, after those characters were gone, there was just not enough damage in the team to win. And especially because you had to do the basic attacks with cannon, so he was vulnerable there. So, oh, here we go, match 3.
Yeah, probably the last one. I don't know. We've got 2 more because Lourdes won the last one. So, yeah, best of 5. So Gestal is back, but in this time, Pandora gets the acceleration.
Yep.
So he tried to mess with the energy there. Lourdes energy. And
that definitely works.
and also because he doesn't have energy for Ignos now.
Yeah, doesn't have energy for anything now. Basically, those 2 energies, those 2 points of energy gone. Ignos does the one ability, right?
Yeah, over Orphe, and probably waiting that in the second round he gets the Nightmare going. And well, all right. Shung Underworld gets high here.
Yeah.
No
energy for
nothing.
Odysseus secrets. Yeah. Good play.
And now Canon will, I mean, maybe he will try to go for Athena exclamation, so he doesn't get problems with Milo AE in the future. And he has Pandora's commander, so if he doesn't go for exclamation, he won't have any problem with the Leo, you know, the Leo that gets silent Pandora commander.
Yep. Yeah, she's hidden away, so he won't be able to use that. And he kills the Ignos, and that means that Orpheus will continue to do damage here. There is no Nightmare in play. There won't be any Nightmare in play, so that is bad news for Lourdes on this one.
Yeah, I think this is a very bad position for Lourdes now.
Yeah. And you know, I was thinking, even though this team is ideally not ideally is a counter for Brilliance, it might be the situation where, like, you know, he could use it like he just did now, accelerating Pandora, but it might also be the case where, like, this is the team he prepared, he has the characters in the mixer, you know, so, like, he has to play it anyway.
Oh, so he's forced to use it. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's possible, right? It's possible that he did not prepare another team, you know. But he's showing here that there's other ways of playing the team rather than just going for the one shot. That can also be effective. So we'll see if it works for him or not.
So he transforms Athena once again.
Yeah.
Along gets his demoniac form.
And he does have some energy now, and he has to kind of make a choice here, whether he does a secret or whether he does some kind of basic attack with exclamation and then goes for the Athena's exclamation, right? Hoping he doesn't get damage.
Well, he did the basic with Odysseus, and now Canon from Strife side is gonna attack the exclamation.
Won't be enough.
Nope, that was good defense from Shung Underworld.
So now I imagine here he will do a basic and then go for the exclamation as a last resort. We'll see what happens. Oh, you still have you have Death Dealers first on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, here he goes.
he changed speed with Athena from Lourdes. So that Athena won't be moving at the beginning in the next round.
That Athena has not moved yet in the entire round.
Not at all.
No, nothing. She's been there just on vacation at this point, just hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder what is he going to do with Lourdes? He's going to do with Athena exclamation. All right, he seals the and he dies there. He sealed the central cosmos of Orpheus, so no extra damage there.
And here we go.
Double
so
turn for Alone.
So it's Alone gonna have enough in the tank here. I think he has enough energy for one attack or two. He has 2 points of energy, right? So potentially here he could have up to 2 attacks in addition to the one he just did. I think he's thinking whether he does he puts the contract again to link 2 characters, or if he goes straight up for the attack here.
He interchanged life there, and now I guess he's gonna try to get rid of both of them. No! He changed HP again. He gains speed for the next round.
Oh, so he's thinking of, using his attacks here. Interesting choice.
I guess he's trying to get faster than Pandora Underworld Commander, although she should be the first one to move, right? So that's not possible there.
We'll see. Maybe he did the math there, but I imagine that would be the case. Yeah, she continues to be the first one and transforms him. Yeah,
exactly.
that was an interesting choice, because I would think that you want to kill the Orpheus and eliminate that damage that it keeps hitting him.
And believe it or not, Deuter is still alive. He usually dies very soon in the battles. So I'm not very used to see him this far in the match.
Yeah, I usually think of Deuteros as like, if Ichi got a golden cloth, basically.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
And long blue hair. I mean.
Yeah, somehow get a hair transplant in there going. But yeah, really, it's an interesting character. I mean, for me, it's just like no cost of energy to accelerate someone permanent. That's all he does.
Yeah, that's all he does. Exactly. Well, Canon from Strife goes for Shun Underworld. He kills him with no problem at all. And finally, Odysseus can make a secret there. I mean, he heals. And let's see what happens now.
Yeah, this will be very difficult for Lourdes to be able to get out of this here. Maybe the thing he was thinking maybe here was that he was gonna do the attack from Alone and get them on execution range, and then Athena would execute both at once. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, and the secret, poison.
Exactly, yeah, so his star gets sleepy. And now... round 4. And I think Pandora is going to continue, continue control, putting the control over Alone. So we got the bear there. Yeah,
I think that's one of my favorite skins in the game right now.
I call him the Malandro Bear.
Malandro Bear. Muerto lindo.
Well, that Alone survives that attack. So this is good news, I guess, for Lourdes.
This is, there's a little bit of hope.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those Alone moments. Although Canon is a problem because he's hidden as well. So Alone never can reach him unless he kills the rest of the team. That will take quite some time, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, here you get at most kill 3 characters at once, right? You can kill the 2 that are unified and kill 1 more. And then maybe if Alon's still hidden, right? Then maybe you have a chance because Cannon will have to just hit Athena. But then the question is that spread damage that Cannon has now, is that going to kill Alon, right?
Alon. So he goes for Deuterus and Orphe, as we expected.
Here I imagine he'll go for Pandora. You do not want to interchange life because then if you go too high, then Cannon can hit you directly, right? So.
Exactly. So he might try to get rid of, Pandora, I guess. Although Pandora can't bang anyone anymore. Oh, he interchanges life there.
Okay, so he can execute Pandora here, but the question is, Cannon should be, he gets enough.
He moves first now.
There. Yeah, he gets enough speed from that interchange to be first. That's great.
Yeah, this is good. This is good because he might get rid of Hestal and Doko DC, and maybe Athena. I mean, he will use this tech where he's hitting and Athena doesn't allow anyone to touch him because she's there and present, although she's a ghost.
Yeah, and it might be just enough here. We'll see.
Ooh, that has to survive.
And he did not hide away, so I think that was an amazing show from Lourdes. Like, I think that's the only way you can win that game. So I'm impressed, but it was not enough. Strife gets the second win there.
Yeah, but certainly Alon is always a threat. I mean, regarding if you have your entire team or just Athena by your side, I mean, he's really, really strong to turn around these battles. He wasn't able to do that in this match, but he certainly put a very strong tech there.
Yeah. You know, in my Chinese account, I do not have any SS or EX characters upgraded because I don't have the tomes, you know, to bring them up. But Alon is the one that I'm considering. And we go straight to our 4th match between Lourdes and
Exactly.
Strife.
Yeah, let's watch this wonderful match. So Deuterus get Pandora commanders from Lourdes' side first by accelerating her. So she might go for Athena.
Yep. So
this is a replay from the other match, actually.
The same medicine that he gave him.
Yeah. Although Lourdes is more, it's slightly different, because Lourdes came with Ayako, so this is 2 powerful control units in one lineup. This is very evil, I guess.
And the thing here that happens with this lineup is that because you are eliminating the double turn from Athena and then you're taking a character away, it's probably not enough for Alon to transform in this first round. So there's almost no damage that's going to come from Strife's team for this first round.
Yeah. So Cannon gets both, and he goes for Ignos. Wow. I mean, it's exactly the same move that Strife did in the other match. I mean, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Very strong team too. I mean, Pandora commanders, especially here in Jamir, she's very strong.
Yeah. And that combination of Pandora basically always goes with Orpheus because of that spread damage. Orpheus is one of the hardest hitting characters, and he's going to be hitting everyone, and especially with that spread, you're going to do massive damage. So,
exactly.
And I like the Ayakos for sure here. I had seen one other player with this exact combination before, but I think it is nice to see it happen here. Ayakos, I think, is one of the best, if not the best control in the game.
Probably.
He's so good, and with the Reborn, with the RC, he has the ability to potentially stun, 2 additional characters when he does his effects. So definitely very, very strong.
Well, as we can see, Strife team is really having a bad time right now. No damage at all, and he has lost 2 characters.
Goodbye. And now it's just, he has 1 attacker. Well, he has Athena, but 1 main attacker left in Alone. And now it's exactly the opposite of what happened in the other game.
Exactly, yes. So maybe now we will see Alone dance.
Yeah, that's the question. Can Alone here win the game on his own?
Well, he went for the first contract mark with Ayakos.
Yeah. And he does have 2 energies here, so the question is whether he's going to go directly for a kill, or will he link the 2 characters first? And he goes for the link.
Yeah, he goes for Deuteros there, and maybe he will strike or try to get faster. But he will never be faster than Pandora Commander, so...
Yeah.
Alright, basic attack there.
Okay. Well, I guess he was out of energy because of the energy increase from Pandora, so that's why he used the 2 points to the exchange. That makes sense.
So Lourdes sent back Odysseus to the back of the order.
Yep.
Using Deuteros there, and now Athena is gonna open her realm.
And imagine he'll
well,
go
after
for
Pandora moves.
Yeah. Never mind. Gee, this Athena, it's also on vacation now. She's just watching the game. And we'll see if he can get the stun here. Because
we got a better view here.
Yeah, this is much better. Thank you. If she gets the stun here, then, you know, I'll be good. But yeah, Alone's gone, so no damage from a Strife in this turn.
Oh, so he interchanged speed with Athena.
Yep.
He did a basic attack over there. Another buff for cannon. So Lourdes goes for Sean Underworld. He kills him. And now the rest of the attacks go for Odysseus, but he survived, although he's stunned.
He's stunned, so he's gonna be no help from this round. Well, now he'll get up because of the passive, and take some of the damage away from Alone and gain some
Unbelievable.
health back.
Ayako was dead, and now he's full health.
Ayako is like, people forget about that energy, still, that life steal that he has and that ability, and he could be very powerful as we saw here.
Exactly.
Again, I think this is one of the most misused or misunderstood characters in the game. I think Ayakos is very powerful, and I'm surprised we don't see him more in these competitions.
Well, Cannon goes for... Alright, he went for Alone, so... This is interesting. Lourdes is coming back. I mean,
Lourdes is coming back. We're gonna have a match 5. This is
exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think I personally I wasn't expecting this in this match, but it's good. It's good to see this.
Yeah, and you know, maybe that's probably why we're watching this match right now. Because I think initially we were supposed to look at the semifinals directly, but we were watching this match because I think they were still fighting, right? And when the other match ended, so it made sense. And I'm glad we got to see it from the beginning, so we see the whole story, the whole sequence of the fights, because it was really interesting to see that kind of like anti-mirror of like seeing the speed up Pandora in one side and then on the other side, and see how each of them used it. So I guess team-wise, we still have Brilliance on the Lourdes side, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes. Yes,
So,
I mean... No, we don't, because his style Strife tried to kill that team.
Oh,
with
yeah,
his
that's
style,
right.
He couldn't.
You're
So
correct.
no.
So we'll see what teams we have left then. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Strife
Frost.
repeats the team. And we
Neo
have
Frost. With Pandora
Yeah.
LC, this is going to be quite interesting.
And June there to like protect, and then we have Persephone there for damage reduction. So this will be interesting. So this is a little bit scary though for Lourdes, because you do have the exclamation on the other side, and that's going to cause some problems. He's going to use the Leo on the first turn, so he cannot be control, and then he can activate the AoE for the other attack after a Shun double turn. So, which is usually the technique that's used here. We'll see if Strife is going to go for that.
Yeah. Hey everyone in the chat, thank you for the support. Now we are watching Strife against Lourdes V. Here, Neo Frost from the side of Lourdes, blue team. And a very strong sustained team, I guess, from Strife side. The other problem for Lourdes is that the RC from Shun Underworld is also a counter for Neo Frost.
Yep. That is true.
So, well, maybe he gets lucky, right? Lourdes.
Yeah,
that is the problem with Neo Frost. It's all about luck.
Yeah, and I would also say that like there's one thing I don't like about this team, and notice that it has the new Pandora, so that is the Pandora that can revive characters. The one thing I don't really like about this team is that I don't know where the damage comes from. I know we have Persephone and her basics, and slowly she's gonna do it, but you don't have a Canon or Orpheus or some like character that will be, you know, like kind of quickly eliminating other characters on the other side. So that is one thing that concerns me.
I think it's all a combination of putting seed from Persephone, and then you go and make some damage. I mean, save that damage from Camus DC main attack. And because Pandora LC is there, all their movements will make them stronger, and they should add a lot of damage in the late game. I think that is the strategy here.
I see. So this is the kind of lineup where you basically, right now, I could go to the store, get a sandwich, come back.
Exactly, yeah.
The fight will probably still be happening if it goes the way Lourdes wants it to go. It's just gonna take a while.
Yes, you can take a walk, you can rest a bit. You can actually read a book, probably. Well, Alon goes for Odysseus. I mean, he took the first.
That's
mark
great
there.
because that means there's gonna be more damage that's gonna spread around, and more damage that Camus is gonna have.
Exactly. And the second link went for June, the main sustain factor of Lourdes' team.
Yeah. And definitely, I imagine with Odysseus, you're gonna want to heal as soon as possible to get that health.
Probably.
Because if June dies, then I think the way this lineup works will not be effective anymore, right? And,
Exactly, yes.
Very challenging. Here
And here you have two revival mechanics actually. At the same time, you've got Odysseus revival and Pandora's LC revival.
True.
I mean, it's a very defensive team. If it gets to 5-6 rounds or something, it should be very strong there. And I think that is the bet here for Lourdes.
Should see some healing here, bringing
yes
all the characters back to full health. And there we go. This is the technique I was discussing at the beginning. He's gonna go with all the buffs now, or at least two of the buffs, and he gives a double turn.
A double turn, so he tries two times there. He gets the last Cosmos on, and then tries again.
Yeah. And that exclamation is not controllable, so there is no way of freezing it, right?
Exactly.
So that's gonna happen either way. And we see here that did not freeze alone or Hypnos, which would have been ideal. Only really got the support characters.
Yes.
So this that's not a good sign right now.
Do you think that exclamation is going to go for June or Odysseus?
Great question. I imagine it goes for June, but we'll see.
Yeah, he went for June.
Yeah. And he gets
He made a lot of damage
here right away, so we'll see if this even lineup can even. Nope.
Oh!
Good night.
This is
no
it.
Padrino. He got it.
No.
No Padrino.
I think people call this the Fakiriña.
I think it was called a
Right?
Fakiriña. Yeah. When
Yes.
it does damage, it's a Fakiriña. Yeah. When it does no damage, then it's Caricia de Athena. Athena's tenderness.
Tenderness, yes. All right, Alon goes for Odysseus, but he doesn't get killed. Although he killed indirectly Persephone with a chair damage there.
And even if you get the full throws here, it's just not going to be enough. Camus is gone. This is game. Strife.
Yeah, this is a win for Strife.
Yeah,
but it was a good
just
fight from Lourdes.
Yeah. I agree. I think he tried to do something different with the Frost, which is what we were expecting from someone that has a little bit less power. It was just not enough. Strife had a great team to counter the Frost. Basically, just need one character, Athena's exclamation, and then you can counter Frost. Yeah, there we go. Strife moving on to the next round.
Exactly. Congratulations to Strife.
Yeah.
A very hard-working battle and winning.
And he's gonna be facing Fakir on the next match. So
that's going to be a very good match. Don't lose that.
Yeah, so I think I don't know if we're gonna look at our bracket, but we have Fakir versus Strife on the right side, and then on the other side of the bracket, we're gonna have Sector versus one of the Januses. I imagine it'll be Janus Park, just because that's the stronger account, but we'll see what happens,
You know very well that account, right?
I know that account very well. I was playing it last night in Jamir. I played 5 matches. I won 4. And during my matches, I played the classic team of Shiro, Original Doko, Shaka, and Lune, and Athena, and Odysseus. So I used my classic team that I used in my second match versus Fakir a long time ago, and I won 1 match with that. I was able to get a win versus Brilliance, actually.
Interesting.
I was laughing. I was just, I was kind of trolling with it, but it was still effective. I could tell the other team was very confused. There was a lot of time between the turns. They didn't know what to do because they're so expected to see the same teams over and over. So yeah, I've half played on that account before. It's an account that I use sometimes for streaming and things like that, and it is very powerful. The mixer is probably only behind seconds. It has mobile-based controls that allows for combos with a few taps, and it's a type of game that you should easily be able to get good at, get really advanced techniques, do cool moves. And there's a number of mechas, each with unique fighting styles available in this game. And there's multiple games of modes that you could do to achieve different kinds of fights. Go stage by stage, by rounds, team ups too. And it's called Metal Revolution, and you can download it now on the App Store or in Google Play to try it out.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
It looks good. I might try it myself to see. You know, I grew up playing fighting games. I definitely a fanatic for anything Street Fighter, and I played every fighting game that came out. So like Tekken, Soul Calibur, anything. Fighting Instinct. What was that game called? I forget. Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct. I played a bunch. Obviously Mortal Kombat, so I still play a lot of Street Fighter. So here we go. Here we see the bracket.
So, yeah, we can see the bracket now. So Sector against Janus Park, like you said, and Fakir and Strife, like we know because we saw those battles in the right side of the bracket. So do you think Janus Park have an advantage here? I mean, a certain advantage.
Yeah, so I've actually played on that account versus Sector several times on Galactic Duels, so I know
so
that
they know each other
firsthand. Yes, they play on the same. They tend to be 1-2 or 1-2, 1-1 and 3, 2-3, whatever on the Galactic ladder. So they know each other very, very well. I think the Janus Park account might have a slight advantage on the mixer side, power-wise. But I do think that that Sector is a very good player, and anything can happen. So we'll see what happens on this matchup. But yeah, it should be an exciting one. It's like two fighters that know each other very well against each other. And then on the other side, it's power versus power. Fakir and Strife, probably.
Yes.
Those might be, if not the two of the strongest for sure. Top one, and Strife might be third or fourth as far as like the level of power in that account. So that should be an exciting matchup as well.
Exactly, yes. I think Fakir versus Strike will take a lot of time because they probably know each other, the way they play, obviously. And they have to figure out how to do things different using the same teams they used to use in this kind of tournaments, just for making that bit difference there that will give you the advantage. So this is more Strife trying to make the epic and win against Fakir. So this is our next match, Sector and Janus Park. Two well-known.
Yeah, we're about to start the semifinals with Janus Park versus Sector. Janus Park looking like he's been going to the gym a lot over there in that picture, and we'll see if that.
He's got this very Puerto Rican
we'll see
drive there.
If those muscles translate into the game with any kind of power. Sector, I wonder if that is I guess that's one of the conductors of the account in Sector, I'm told. So we have a female player there, which is great to see. There's not a lot of female players at this level in our game, so it's good to see that representation on the Sector side. Yeah, so Sector, again, they play on the same server. Amazing to see a female player here, like I was saying, representing. I believe there's also one or another, driver of the account, let's say. But amazing to see that. And like I said, I've played against Sector before in Galactic Duel, always bringing interesting teams, whether it's musical team or something else. And here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Janus Park from the blue side, Sector from the red side. Janus came with Brilliance team. Yeah, mirror match. Yes, I was counting all the characters and realize that it's a mirror there. So Divine Tauros from Sector made a lot of damage, and now Janus is doing the same. He goes for Alba Fika.
That Alba Fika is almost out now of his first life, right? To still come back, which would be a big advantage.
Yes,
Interesting
yes. Although,
to see.
Well, Artemisa is healing now. Okay,
See what
let's
happens.
see who gets...
He
guys are okay. Janus hides Artemis, while Thanatos explodes. Sasha from Janus is gone.
And he changes target. He's going after Sasha now.
Yes.
I guess that makes sense because if you go after Alba Fika, you're gonna get more of those marks early on, and you kind of want to avoid that. So, and it's we see that Sector is ahead right now.
Yes, he goes for Thanatos, who is marked.
So yeah, Sector is ahead. I had the same matchup on a Galactic Duo, and I was able to win, but this looks tough. This looks tough. It's a very tough start, and it's one of those things too where, like, you know, the bull, let's say Aldebaran, just like, you know, gave you a very good start by hitting Sasha all those times, so that you only have to hit her twice to kill her on the Sector side.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Janus trying to kill Sasha too. It seems to be a lot of sustain from Sector side, probably because of the Venom of Alba Fika. And also, of course, the sustain that you get from Tauros.
Yep. And I guess that was Alba Fika hitting Alba Fika, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Not a lot of damage.
Well, Artemis gets Misophetaminos from Sector side.
Yep.
And that Artemis rewinds Suikyo.
Oh yeah, so that Suikyo no longer has the shield. He's still gonna do an insane amount of damage if he gets to attack. But it is likely that Sector will finish that Suikyo before he gets a chance to attack, and that's the whole point of taking that shield off. And now it's in a really difficult position here for Janus Park.
And he's still trying to kill that Sasha, but he's not able to.
not able to. If so.
Oh.
So we're gonna go to match 2.
For Sector.
A big win for Sector. Yeah. And you know, it's one of those things at this level, even a couple points of speed advantage, you know, the right character getting hit at first, sometimes is enough to make a difference in a game, you know. We saw here that
for sure.
Torres hitting Sasha, that was enough. That's all he needed.
So Sector doesn't have Brilliant Sting now. Remember, guys, this streaming comes to you thankfully from APP Gallery, and thank you then for sponsorship the entire tournament.
Thank you, APP Gallery. And yeah, he does not have Brilliance anymore, so you know that's a team that tends to be advantageous, right? That tends to give you a win. So potentially that might be a win on the back there, unless Sector comes with a couple counters, right? We saw already the Gestalt counter, which could be effective against Brilliance.
He might try that.
Yeah, and basically, you know, Odysseus can also be a bit of a counter, depending on what team he is. With the damage reflect, but we'll see what Sector comes out with. Really, it's a big choice here for this second match.
Yes, we're about to start round 2.
Yeah, we're about to start round 2 anytime. Now it's Sector 1-0, having the advantage here. And like I said, Sector tends to play, from my experience, from what I've seen, likes to go for a little more different teams. But we'll see. Oh,
well, here we go. Yes. So Janus is trying to, well, he came with a style combo like we expected, and Sector came with a different combo. They look very alike, but it's not the same.
Yeah, that's
he came
the
with
same
two control units.
Yeah, it's what Lourdes used, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, yes. So his style went for cannon. That was a lot of damage there.
That cannon is dead.
Completely dead. Amazing. I mean, this is when it gets really funny.
Oh, he quits right away.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage there. I mean, it's amazing.
Basically, Sector was like, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not.
Exactly.
Making a clown of myself.
Yeah, but now Sector might come with the same team. So he tries the same strategy there.
Yeah, I guess that could work somewhat against Brilliance too. Even without the Hestal, you could transform the Sasha and eliminate that, but you still get the Artemis. So we'll see what happens there. Artemis is such a broken character in my opinion, because yes, you can one-shot her, but you cannot control her on that first turn. So that makes it really hard to counter her initially, unless you one-shot her. So you can't just, like, for example, speed up Ayakos and send her to fly. That's not possible until after her turn.
Once I tried this combo in Galactic Duel, and I wasn't expecting that Artemis was using Fuchsia, and she was.
So you could not kill her.
Yeah, I couldn't. Round 3, we've got Brilliance from Janus Park side, and well, this is mostly the same team that Strife used in the last match, but without Shun Underworld.
Yeah. It is.
Interesting.
It is. I wonder what he was thinking here. Instead, he has Sean Sapuri or Underworld Shion, or however you want to call him. And we'll see. I guess basically the idea here is that you get sustained healing from Hypnos with some damage, and Odysseus, and then you're also protecting with Shion, and then you leave it up to the Exclamation and Alone to do all the damage.
Yeah, probably. So Sasha gets her enchantment mechanic on from Janus Park side, and now Brilliance from Artemis as expected.
But now that Hypnos can put his mark on. Oh, he hides. He hides Artemis. So that Hypnos, I wasn't sure if. I guess that Albafica is super fast then.
Yeah, they play really fast now.
Yeah, so he's faster than the Hypnos, which gives Janus Park a bit of an advantage here. I think this is still a tough decision here, because now, he's gonna be able to put the mark on Suikyo and eliminate that damage. But I guess it's more important to get that sustain and heal, and extra damage that you get from Artemis here.
Yes. Well, Ignos opens his Nightmares. One goes for Sasha, the other one for Suikyo.
Yep. And with that Nightmare,
probably gets...
do you eliminate the counters from Sasha by doing that, or do you still get counters?
No, he can stop the counters.
Okay.
If he does that.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, and here you try to go for Shon Sapuri right away, because it is actually faster to kill him. and to eliminate that wall. Ooh, that's secret.
Yeah. There we saw a few movements there. One revival for Shion Sapori, and then he got killed again. So Odysseus used his Venom over Artemis, who is hidden.
Yeah,
Now Thanatos
that's a lot in
explodes.
one
He's
turn.
using Heaven and Earth.
And even though she's asleep, you still get the double turns.
Exactly.
And she
That's
still
how
functions.
broken she is.
Yeah.
She also assists. So that is
She still
that is
assists.
crazy. I mean. So
Okay,
Janus
he's
trying to kill the exclamation.
Yep, and he almost has it.
Yeah, that was close.
One shot short, and he did manage to destroy Shon Sapuri's ghost. So.
Yes.
Oh, and there goes
Sashi is
Sasha.
gone because Alon killed her. And now round 2. Well, Artemis from Janus is not able
goodbye.
to. Well, yeah, I was thinking about rewinding him, but no.
No need.
Yeah, no need for that. I mean, he went right away for the kill.
And here, basically,
Alright,
at this
emotion
point,
here.
you kill the exclamation, and then it's just alone versus the world, basically.
Exactly.
And Suike
And
will get out of the
Alba has
nightmare.
2 lives.
Alba Fika has 2 lives, so he's gonna kill one of your characters at some point. Here, I mean, the best thing to do, you try to eliminate that Odysseus from the game, so there's no surprises, no revivals, nothing.
Yes.
And then it is going to be alone versus the world again, which is something that we've seen in previous matches already.
Oh,
Suiki's gone.
look. Damage reflection did that.
Yep. And here's the thing, like, the challenge here, well, there you go. First challenge is this. You're going to take the soul out, so it's going to be really easy to kill this alone. The second challenge is that once that Artemis wakes up, she can potentially rewind the alone, and that will be game over if that happens.
Yes. Well, one explosion from Thanatos.
Yeah. And because
Yeah,
of
he got a
the
bit of life.
bleed, yeah, it's game.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, he eliminated the revival because when Thanatos exploded in the area, he took the Cosmos out, and there was no revival anymore. So, wow,
Yes.
1-1.
So, 1-1. Another good battle for Brilliance. I mean, it's a really strong team, and it's gonna get even worse once Shura DC is in the
2-1.
game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's an incredible character. I can't wait. It's 2-1. I forgot about the. Right. There was the fast match with the Gestalt.
True. Yeah, because Gestalt killed everything so fast. We don't remember that, but yeah, that happened.
It's
true.
2-1. It's 2-1 for Janus part. And yes, Shura DC is gonna be the next character in the game, right? For the global version. He's been out in China
Yes.
for quite a while, for like over a month now, I believe, and he's definitely one character that I have used and abused to get to diamond level in China with my little account, and definitely I think he's the character with the highest damage output in the game now, and should be that
Yes.
when he reaches global.
Yeah, I think he's the strongest attacker right now in the game, so everyone should look for him.
All right, game 4. Here we go. And like we were
Oneiros
talking in the beginning, yeah, we got Oneiros. Wow.
Yeah. This is I think this is the first time we see him in this
Today,
Jamir
yeah.
kind of tournament, right?
Yeah, and also yes, you're correct. He did not make an appearance on this last Jamir, even though he was available. We see him here in this world matchup.
Yeah, and he doesn't come alone. He also comes with Pandora LC, which is also one of the newest characters in the game. So this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
From the sector side, Saori.
Yep. We got an Ichi as well, I guess, to accelerate that Hypnos, right?
Exactly. Yeah, so I guess he's going to go for Oneiros with the first mark.
Oneiros and maybe Canon might be the other one.
Yeah, that will be, although Pandora LC might be a problem.
Pandora LC would revive him, so maybe Pandora LC is a good call.
He went for Oneiros. He doesn't want any passive mark there.
Yeah,
green mark.
That means just one mark at a time, and he can also hide his main attacker if he doesn't want it to be affected by that mark and not have a problem.
Exactly. The other two nightmare marks went for Pandora LC.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, Pandora LC has the ability to revive a character, any character in the team. So you want to eliminate her, and that way she won't be able to do that. Reflect, right there, that activates damage reflection here.
And Kano goes for Hypnos.
Yep.
Okay, well, is everything okay?
Yeah, like
Janus
we were talking about. These are two players that know each other very well. They play all the time in Galactic Duels, so I think surprises are expected here when it comes to the lineups.
Yeah, and Sector is definitely trying with Oneiros.
Yeah, and I would say that this lineup feels like Oneiros and his friends, basically, right? Because he's bringing Saori so he can heal him.
It's an entire team that is designed for Oneiros. I guess Saori's revival will also play a very good tech here in order to prevent any early death from. Well, he hides Oneiros sector.
Yep. And
he marks Along there, so Along is not able to make any damage right now.
That alone is basically useless right now. All he's gonna do. Well, he's not completely useless. He does have the ability to link two characters, so that maybe a character that doesn't have the nightmare, you link it with a character that has the nightmare and also receives damage every turn. That's the only thing that he can do right now, basically.
Yes, probably. Well, that's what he did there.
Yeah.
Linked between Pandora LC and Shun Underworld.
And try to speed up so that when he comes back from that mark, we can be fast enough to attack early. This is a very complicated match because, obviously Hypnos eventually is going to kill both of those characters. But we have Saori putting revival, right? So that might bring at least one of them back. I'm gonna guess you put revival maybe on Pandora, so then Pandora can revive.
Exactly, yeah. You keep continuing. You could use Pandora LC if you do that instead of losing her. I mean, it's a central piece of the team, so you should try to save her.
Yeah. And then I think the main reason why he went for Hashun too is like, well, you try to kill 3 characters, so that way. That's it. No Pandora.
Yeah. Yeah, he went right for the execution. I mean, that was good. That was good. Now
that was very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Now he got rid of one of the most dangerous characters in that team there.
And Hashun now has a mark too. You put the mark on like the only character that it makes sense now, which is Persephone.
Persephone.
Now Hypnos, Hypnos is this is Hypnos party right now.
Exactly. And that's why Sector is trying to kill him.
Yeah.
He goes for him.
But we still have a secret there too on Odysseus, so it's probably a revival, I would imagine. So it's gonna be very tough for Sector to bring this game back.
So a long interchange life with Saori, and he does it again with Persephone. He's trying to get speed, of course, for the next round. He will be free from the dream at the beginning of the next round.
Oh yeah, because he cannot react. Can he reactivate it on Alone right now?
No, not right now. You have to lose it before gaining it again. So, oh, disorder from Hypnos there over Oneiros, who is open now. So that Alone will go right.
Yeah.
Right straight for him.
No mark. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, right? You could have still hit Oneiros and do damage. So the way the mark works. But yes, I imagine he's gonna be the main target here. He might go for Saori first and then Oneiros, potentially. Because she still has a revival active, right? So it might have that revival on Oneiros.
Ah, that's true. Persephone is also there, so she should be able to take a lot of this damage.
Yeah.
But because of the double turn, I don't know. She might be gone by the end of this turn.
Yeah, that's two very hard hits that she's gonna have to take. She's almost dead right now. She's Athena could totally judge her, so but I think she will die here with this attack. Yeah.
Yes.
And
she's gone.
Okay.
And...
So here you just give double turn to Canon and just hope if you're Sector.
Exactly. I wonder if he's going to go for Odysseus instead of Hypnos this time. And probably Odysseus has a rebound secret there. So he might be able to make a lot of damage to that cannon.
Yeah.
If he uses energy.
Okay, he goes for a basic. He does not have the energy, I guess, for the two attacks.
Ooh,
there's a heal.
That must be very disappointing there.
And it's probably, I imagine it's a revival here. Even with the revival, the damage might be enough to take him out. No, it won't. I don't think it will be. It'll be close, but it won't be enough. Nope.
Yeah. And
Alone here. Oof.
Well, this is a Alone show now.
This is a Okay, so now Alone has to.
Yeah, Sector doesn't have any way to protect the Tornado, so Alone is gonna kill him. And Janus knows that. That's why he did that. So here he goes. Ooh, he's using Fuchsia.
The Fuchsia saved him.
Interesting.
And we'll see, because
alright, second chance.
Yeah, he has a second turn. And he's gone.
He's gone. But Cannon still there. Prepare.
He gets
with double turn.
He's gonna be gone here. 3 turns because of the double turn, and every time you get a kill, you get up to 1 additional turn.
Yeah, I mean
so
along with double turn is a menace.
And then I imagine here you could put a deep sleep secret potentially. And even if he gets
that would make sense.
Yeah, even if he gets Hypnos, he will only have 1 turn, and you already mark him with Hypnos, so you kind of force Cannon to have to hit Hypnos. So potentially here we'll see a deep sleep secret.
Yeah.
Yep. Purifies, but Alone's gonna be faster, and it's gonna have 2 full attacks here to take that cannon.
Yeah, double turn for Athena.
Double turn for Athena, so just making sure no matter what he has the damage to take this cannon out.
Unbelievable, he's got 2 double turns at the same round. I mean,
Yeah.
Athena and along here. It's like everything is prepared for killing that Carnot, no matter what.
Yeah, and here with alone, you could even just do a basic to take the first life. But yeah, he's definitely gonna lose the first life here. And this attack by alone should be sufficient. Even if it's not, there's no way Canon can take the whole team. So yeah, that is GG.
Alright.
And that's it.
Yes.
We have a winner.
Congratulations to Janus Park. 3-1.
Yes.
And Sector did a good battle too. I mean,
yeah, Sector definitely did not lay down and you know let Janus just kill him. He had some really interesting techniques, some interesting teams, and we have our first finalist. Janus Park from Puerto Rico advances to the final for this World Cup.
yes, finally his muscles made the work.
That's it. The muscles made the whole difference. And again, Sector had a tremendous showing. Really, really remarkable. But yes, Janus, congratulations, goes to the final. We have on the other side, whoever wins between Fakir and Strife will be the other finalists. So this is gonna be an amazing final, no matter what.
Yes. Two strong players. I'm betting Fakir, but anything can happen. I mean, Strife is also very strong.
Yeah, Strife is very strong. So yeah, anything could happen in that matchup. And I believe that, you know, if we look at Hamir results, I don't think Janus has ever won a Hamir yet. He's gonna get the chance to win Worlds before he wins Jamir.
Interesting.
And then on the other side, Fakir has been to every kind of final that there is, and I think also Strife. Yeah. Oh yeah, the raffle. Don't forget the raffle. We have right down there.
Yes.
Here's the address. Please go there to be able to get amazing prizes from GT Arcade. So hit that raffle link and make sure you participate for an opportunity to win some great prizes.
And thank you, APP Gallery, for sponsoring this event.
All right. Cool. So yeah, I think we're waiting for the next match. I am not sure if we're gonna see the Fakir match. I imagine that's possible. With Strife, or if we'll go straight to the finals. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that was an amazing match. You know, like I said, I know that Janus account really well, so I can go in right now and play the match.
That would be fun, though.
That would be funny. No, I will not. But obviously, I'm not. I'm not the owner of the account, and I don't participate on the competitions. But still, okay. So we are gonna see it. Fakir and Strife.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and this all the records from this game, the recording will be available after the stream is over. So if you're coming in late or you miss any of the fights, you'll be able to go back and see everything later on.
Yes, don't miss that. If you miss one of the previous match, you're probably looking forward to see it because there were a lot of good battles there. So let's start here. Strife in the blue side, Fakir in the red side. Brilliance, no Brilliance. Brilliance from Strife side.
Brilliance from
but
Strife.
Sasha without Brilliance from Fakir side. Interesting.
Yeah, this might have been the first team that we missed in the first battle, because remember when Fakir played Brilliance last time, there was no Sasha. So instead, he's playing it with this lineup of Lune and Alone. And
Yes.
yeah, and there
he was probably expecting Canon, but
yeah, that is true. That is true. Lune is it's one of the few counters, or like not full counter, but one of the few very helpful allies against Canon to unlock him from being hidden. So
exactly.
we'll see. I would imagine that given that star, this could be advantageous for Strife, the way this match is beginning. But let's see what happens.
All right. So Fakir is placing one nightmare mark over Artemis. And I guess the second one will go for Suikyo, right?
Yeah, Suikyo would be the right play here because Strife not fast enough to hide one of them, and so he has to choose here who do you give immunity to. And furthermore, you cannot activate the counter attacks from Sasha for the whole team because you have to use the ability.
Yeah, this is usually what happens when your Sasha is slower than Hypnos. You go with Misophetaminos over Artemis so you can secure the brilliance, the assistance that she gives using the brilliance, which is a very strong and powerful source of damage in this kind of teams.
Yes. And really here, I think another question mark is like how much damage is Taurus gonna be able to do. He almost killed that Athena on that first one, so we'll see. And yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm also hearing some rumors that Strife is considering retiring, potentially either after today or after the next Hamir. But he might be moving on. He has some great accomplishments, so potentially he might be looking to take a rest and maybe come back later. A lot of players have done that. Dante has done it. Fakir did it. So that's
that's why he's going for the big prize here. He wants the glory before retirement.
He's putting it all out in here.
Yeah. And he's focusing right now on Shung Underworld.
Yeah.
He wants to get rid of that sustain there. While Fakir gets double turn on his Alarm.
Yeah, and if you can eliminate Hashun, you eliminate that double attack, but you also take away that sustain that he brings to the game. And we'll see what happens here, because if Artemis is alive after this turn, then I imagine she's gonna be rewinding potentially that Alone.
Yes. Yeah, so he gets rid of Linked.
Yeah.
Which is now over Sasha and Suikyo.
Yes, you do not want Sasha and Suikyo to die here. If he does, it's going to be very, very difficult for Strife to recuperate from here.
Oh, he went for the Taurus. Yeah.
Yes, and yep, that's it. And then
he didn't want that sustain anymore.
Yep, eliminates a big part of the sustain of this lineup. The other part coming from Alvafica, and it also takes away that soul that you can take out with Taurus. And I have to imagine that we'll see rewind of Alone here. You could rewind Hypnos to get rid of the marks as well, but I think Alone is the most effective to rewind here. We'll see.
Okay, Strife hides Suikyo, yes. a lot of damage coming from everywhere, especially Taurus and Thanatos now.
Yeah, that Taurus hit was massive.
Ooh. Athena might execute Sasha there. Or maybe he will wait for both of them to be at the same range.
Let's see, because
The
of
next
the
round.
cost too. Yeah, the cost might be high here if he wants to do that. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think that will be all the energy if he goes for that. So yeah, he
Okay.
decides not to go for it yet.
Basic attack for against Artemis there. Athena's using the accelerator,
Yep.
so she gets behind a little bit. Artemis.
Yeah, so that gives him a chance to kill Artemis before, I guess, he can rewind her.
She can rewind alone. Yes, probably that.
Oof.
Ooh.
Hypnos here might activate damage to be able to get rid of that. But she still has Mesopotamus, right? So she cannot
Yes, true.
she cannot
She still-
die.
She still has it. Okay, Sasha's
There goes
gone.
Sasha.
Suikyu's badly damaged right now.
Yep.
And Alon is going to move first. First
Oh,
than
yeah.
Artemis, of course. So
This
he
is bad
might
news.
try to. Yes. Fakir hides Ignos
He
here.
hides Hypnos, yeah. Because I think the plan from Strife would have actually been to rewind Hypnos maybe to get Suikyo free to do
Of the
potentially enough
Nightmare.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
and
the
use
Nightmare, so to
Suikyo
do- yeah.
full power. Yes, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, I think that would have happened here. But now Alone has full range to kill whoever he wants. Probably gonna go after the Artemis. No, he goes after.
No, he went for
Thanatos.
Thanatos, and he
think
got
he's
rid of Suikyo as
assuming-
well.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't see how Strife can get back from this game.
Nevertheless, he rewinds Athena,
Okay.
so she leaves the battle.
Yeah.
One basic attack from
eliminates,
Albafika.
And Hypnos falls asleep because of the passive from
Artemis.
Artemis.
Ooh,
That Luna's probably dead. No, survives.
well,
Now it's dead.
now.
Oof. Is there bleed? There's no bleed right now.
No, there's no bleed.
Alone. Oh man.
no.
If
So
he had the bleed, that was a chance to win. He didn't.
Yes.
Did not have bleed.
So one Fakir, zero Strife. Let's see what happens in the second round.
Yeah. That was a good matchup.
Yes.
At the
Yes, I
end
mean,
there,
it's,
it could have gone either way.
It will only make Strife more motivated in order to get back in the second round. So we might see a very strong damage team coming up, hopefully. And let's see what happens with Fakir, what he tries.
And yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see what Fakir does in here, whether he brings back that Gestalt or he does something else.
Yes.
We'll see what Strife has. I would say, Strife is one of those players that it's always trying things. He is constantly used to be constantly practicing with other Hamir players.
And here we go.
So we'll see.
Oh, Gestalt is
Yeah.
back, but this time from Fakir's side.
Yep.
He gets accelerated by Deuteros.
Yeah, and he's definitely
One
going to go
basic
after
attack.
Artemis.
Yeah, probably.
And that's the play. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Yep.
And yes, he goes
Goes
for
after
her.
Artemis. And she's gone.
And she's dead. Yeah.
So we'll see if Strife rage quits like we saw last time this happened, or if he tries. It looks like he's gonna try. This is very difficult to win without Artemis. I think the most you can do is maybe, you know, you put all your stones on like Suikyo doing a great amount of damage.
You will
I wonder,
fight him right away.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Cannon is the one, right, that could do the damage here, maybe initially.
But we get an enchantment from Sasha there.
Yeah, Cannon goes first. So he now, I imagine he might go for Albafika here potentially, or Thanatos. See. And then you know, with the Sean Underwall, Sean, like he's gonna protect. I imagine he'll protect Orpheus. That's why he's here in this lineup. Oh, he hides him because that's one of your winning conditions. Oh, he goes for Sasha. That makes sense.
He goes for Sasha. Yes, there. I guess he doesn't want any Misophetaminos in the second round.
Yeah. No, I always tend to forget how important it is to kill Sasha on this matchup, because almost everything she does, it's not like she's not directly attacking you. It's like passively she's doing all these other things.
Yeah, the damage reflex is also very strong.
Yeah.
But mainly because of Misophetaminos, you get a very, very good mechanic there that will allow you to survive burst damage from Cannon, for example.
Yeah.
And counterattack him at the same time.
And I imagine we'll see on this next turn, if Suikyo's still alive, she's probably going to put it on Suikyo to try to get a winning condition here.
Yeah, I think that is the plan here. So Thanatos goes for Estal.
Yeah, Estal's going to die here.
He died. He's gone, but he did the job. I mean, he did what he had to.
Yeah, he came with one purpose, and he accomplished that purpose.
He did it and said, my planet is calling me, so see you there.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think the challenge here for Janus is that there's two characters that he wants to kill in this matchup, but both of those characters are hidden right now. So
exactly, yes.
You cannot attack them directly. Oh, he gets Cannon.
As we expected, Sasha did Misophetaminos over Suikyo in the Strife team. So let's see what happens now. I guess Cannon is going against Thanatos. No, he goes for Albafika.
Because the damage is enough to kill
Sasha as well.
Sasha, and you still have a life on Cannon.
Interesting. Cannon lost one of his lives.
Yeah, he sacrificed one of his lives there. Yeah. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
That damage from Orpheus.
That Orpheus is really, really strong. I mean, it's legendary, I think.
Okay, here we go.
Suikyo time. He goes for Deuteros.
We get a second attack from Suikyo here.
Yeah, Dokadisi is gone too. Ooh, almost.
And Thanatos, he gets it.
Yeah, Thanatos does the job.
But here comes Cannon. Can he kill? He still has the Sepetamus for one turn.
Yeah, but it only works for the first attack. He doesn't get the repetitions.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I think this is Fakir again.
Yeah, the reflect damage too. Like yes, that's it. That was very close.
Well, I think Hestal is really gaining momentum in these high competitive tournaments. I mean, it's interesting to see that unit being so effective.
Yeah, and again, it's mainly being used like we saw it right now to counter the Brilliance lineup, which is the most popular lineup in the competitive scene right now. So it is always going to be useful if you get it out on time. And here we go. Game 3.
Yeah, round 3. Let's watch this wonderful battle. We've got Brilliance team from Fakir's side. And Strife came with this a lot of sustain with this combination of Odysseus and Shun Underworld, which is, I like to call them the new condom team, you know.
Yeah, super protected against everything.
Yes. Okay. Ooh, look at those counter attacks there. I mean, it's.
He has an extra one left, just for safety.
Yes.
And we see that this is the Brilliance team that Fakir has been using. That does not have Sasha. I think he's the only player that is not using Sasha with the Brilliance team right now. At least that we have seen today. So.
Yes, interesting. Well, he goes for 2 secrets there, and now Ignos from Strife gets 1 mark over Odysseus and the 2nd mark over Suikyo, as expected. And 2 secrets from Odysseus,
yep.
Strife's Odysseus.
Potentially one of them will be damage reflect here.
And healing, of course. That's how you make a lot of sustain with a combination of Shun Underworld protection.
Yep.
He's constantly healing the team. Is quite annoying, actually. All right, Strife hides Ignos. Ooh, and sent away Thanatos.
Sends Thanatos flying, and I guess the idea there is that Thanatos now cannot mark anyone. Freely.
Exactly. You get a free double turn for Alone without caring about the mark.
Yep. And we'll see. This is I feel like this is a very good start for Strife.
Yes, it looks like it.
With the damage reflect and the heal.
Yeah, the heal from Fakir, damage reflection from Strife.
And that Suikyo already on the deep sleep from
Ignos Naimer.
From Ignos Naimer, and he won't be able to do any of those additional attacks. And here we have Alone.
Yeah, I guess he will try to. Yeah, he links Odysseus there.
Mm-hmm. He has to eliminate that secret.
Exactly. That was what I was thinking.
And perfect. Thanatos has no control over that mark. He goes on Athena because she's the fastest character in the other lineup, and it's going to be a useless mark. Yeah, completely useless. Because Athena's in ghost form, she takes no damage.
All right.
Okay.
Life changed with Thanatos. Now he got a link there between him and Odysseus, and he goes for a kill over Odysseus. He gets rid of Thanatos. That's good. And the secret from Odysseus as well.
Yeah, very good start. But likely the revive, I would imagine. So revive gone from the picture more than likely.
And in the other hand, yeah, Odysseus revived here there Ayago, but it wasn't enough. That Taurus is, I mean, he's really mean. Really mean.
Very strong. And he rewinds the Alone here. And I think here you kind of have to go. You have to kill that Suikyo somehow.
Yeah. Because if he gets free from that nightmare, it might be the winning condition right now for Fakir.
Yeah.
He is actually, because the bleeding will be countered by Shun Underworld RC, so he only.
And you also have Odysseus for healing too, so.
Oh, He's trying to get rid of Alone right there.
Yeah, and
He
imagine
wasn't able, but
there's a heal here, so that should help Alone come back to full life.
yeah,
Almost
full life.
And he got another secret here, or no, he got a Hypnos ability, putting an additional mark, and I didn't see it with the mark on. I guess on Suikyo.
Over Suikyo. Over Suikyo, he got another mark. Nightmare mark. No, not enough.
He's in executable range too, so that Suikyo is likely dead now. And the only reason Fakir has still a chance here is because of this. Alone was rewind and did not have the chance to do any damage here, so it's all to Hypnos and Athena now.
Well, Strife lost Alone. Fakir loses Suikyo, so I think it's even now, right?
It can be even. I think if Hypnos, I think the plan here is to get Albafika down to executable range. And if you can do that and execute with Athena next turn, then that likely will win the game for Strife. If he can prevent future marks and bleeding to happen.
But what about Taurus? Do you think Fakir is able to win this match using just Taurus?
I don't think he can win just with Taurus, but man, he's definitely gonna use Taurus' ability to get a soul out of Hypnos, I imagine. And if you do lose Hypnos here before you kill Albafika, I think that's game. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of healing here. Oh, Athena's gone. Athena expired.
So no execution anymore.
No execution, so this is difficult. I think we might see the 3-0 now. I did not remember that Athena got eliminated in the first round, so she expired by the 4th round.
Exactly. Well, this is turning difficult for Strife now.
Yep.
While Fakir is trying to kill that Ignos.
And I think Strife did a good job here, it just was not enough.
Yeah, we had a interesting guest there. All right. Ignos is gone from Strife side. And this is not good for him.
This is game.
Yeah. I mean, that Taurus, you could never say that Fakir lose something or will lose something if he has the Taurus among his characters. I mean, it's so strong.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I myself had the same idea as Strife, where I was like, okay, we get rid of Suikyo, then we get rid of Albafika, and then we win. But Taurus was there the entire time.
Exactly.
Massive amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, this is just reaching for something that is not there at this point.
Yes.
Even with the reflex.
Well, Taurus goes for Odysseus here, who tries to reflect that damage.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's using
no damage. That's gone.
Oh, well, she's gone
and
and
not have any damage. It's his game.
Yeah.
3-0.
3-0. Congratulations, Fakir.
Yeah, and Fakir,
the winner and the second finalist of this tournament.
So we're gonna see Fakir Janus Park for the final.
Yes.
So
I guess, Carlos, you gave the Janus Park team some you know, tips from this kind
I
of.
gave them yeah, they won only because I gave them all the lineups and all the, you know, I gave them specific instructions on what to do on each play.
Yeah, you need to send them your secrets right now because you are the only one who knows how he is to fight against Fakir in these kind of tournaments. And well, you and Dante, of course, but
yeah, Janus Park, I expect 50% of the earnings to be sent my way.
Please.
But no, actually, I have nothing to do with whatever they're doing. So Janus, it's a guy that spends a lot of time working on like all the details. All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
guys.
Go ahead.
Let's
All right, so that was Time Raiders. That's a huge 3D experience, an immersive adventure world where you're basically going in these mysterious ancient catacombs, finding treasure, and there's a number of traps and monsters that you have to fight. And then apart from that, you can recruit other players to work with you on the treasure hunt. You can go by yourself too, obviously. And then, you know, you can fight monsters along your clan, get the #1 clan in the server. And this is a new game. You can pre-register for it on the official website.
Yeah, it looks
and
amazing.
here we have the final.
Yes.
Yeah.
Janus Park against Fakir. This is going to be very interesting. I wonder if Janus Park muscles are gonna play as an advantage now here.
Well,
although Fakir is Saga.
Yeah, and we have never seen Fakir's face or body.
No, but we know he's Saga.
So he might have
here we are.
More muscles.
Yeah. All
here
right.
we go.
Brilliant team from Janus Park side.
Yeah.
And
classic.
That strong defensive team from Fakir's side, with Athena activating now, receiving all these counterattacks from Divine Tauros.
Yep.
You can see the difference there between this Tauros and Fakir's Tauros, I guess.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Still like a little better than the other contestants had as far as damage goes
for sure.
versus Fakir. But still, definitely Fakir account is the most powerful account right now. So,
thank you GT, thank you APP Gallery for sponsoring this tournament.
And I guess like what you're going for here with this lineup on the Fakir side is with Sasha's counters available. And here's the raffle link again for those that you haven't used it. Please go and make sure you get some prizes. But I was gonna say, I guess what you do here with Sasha's counter is that if you hit Hypnos is gonna hit you back, and you get an additional Nightmare counter on you if you don't have one.
So that is not a good idea.
Exactly. So
most
it's
of
in a way
the time, yes.
yeah, you're indirectly protecting Hypnos that way. Yeah, you don't want to have, you have counters on all your characters, then you're gonna be suffering and healing additional points there, life for Fakir. So it's an interesting technique.
Yes. It's also interesting to see that Thanatos most of the time gets the burn mark and the weaken mark from Lune RC.
Yeah.
Just like he did now from Janus Park's side.
Yeah, and you know, the way that the Reborn works is that he will put it on the character with the strongest attack, no matter if it's on your side or on the enemy side. And then, you know, the next most strongest one after that, and so on. So
it's funny though, because you actually knowing who is the strongest one in the battlefield right now.
Yeah.
All right. Along is hidden from Fakir's side. He got
yeah, he used the ability there.
double turn. Yes, I guess he did that. I mean, Fakir hide alone because he didn't want to get the mark from Thanatos.
Yeah. And yeah, in this lineup, basically, if you lose alone early on in this matchup, it becomes very difficult to
yes,
to win the game.
Yes, he goes for Suikyo here, interchanging HP, pouring a Link mark, and the second one goes for Sasha. This is what we saw the last battle, actually.
Yep, this is something that I think is practice, you know. And goes for same thing, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He goes for Tauros there.
It's like when, you know, when you see in soccer one of those plays where they, you know, with the balls to stop and going for the foul, and it's prepared. Like, it's a prepared play. He knows exactly what he needs to do against his team.
Amazingly, nobody tries to do that against his Tauros. It's crazy.
No. Forget
all right.
it. We're just gonna get Smith.
Oh,
okay,
well.
he gets a Shun.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Athena opens her realm again. Oh, he doesn't have anyone in range of execution, so...
Does not. That Suikyo
maybe
just barely stood.
Okay. He slows Thanatos a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess he's trying to avoid the Thanatos moves before along. I don't know if that is a strategy there, because we don't see the actual order right now, but I'm guessing.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I think here eventually you do want to rewind alone, right?
Yes.
With Artemis, when you get the chance.
In fact, I was expecting that deceleration over Artemis rather than Thanatos, but, well, he went for Thanatos. Okay, Alone moves.
Yeah, Alone is
moves
fast
first,
enough, so
actually.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly, that's why.
Ooh,
and
that's game.
I guess this is goodbye for Suikyo and Thanatos.
Yeah, that's game.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I think I guess you can't even rewind him anymore, so. And he still has the central cosmos that will revive him if he dies, so he could easily go for Alba Fika next turn, lose a life, and attack him again, and kill him.
Alright. Artemis goes for Ignos here.
Yeah,
to get rid
really
of the nightmares.
Nothing else.
Yeah. Well, maybe trying to get rid of Athena, but I don't know. Counterattacks from Ignos, pouring nightmare marks there. I mean,
yep.
He doesn't care. Alright. Loon.
Ooh. We don't have bleed active yet either on Alone, so.
No, we don't. Only over Loon, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
and we do have burning marks over Artemis and Alpha Fika. Okay, I think he's gonna, yes, he's gonna exchange life here. And
Ooh, the bleed.
The bleed.
Is it enough? Okay, he closes his turn. Oh, but he's now at execution range.
Oh well. A long god Mesopotamians, I think. So no problem there.
Oh yes. So yeah, this is game here. He probably kills Hypnos.
That was
good amount of fury.
That was strong hit there. Artemis still hidden from Janus Park's side. They're trying to kill that loon.
Yeah.
But I mean, Alon has a Mesophotamino, so I don't think it's going to be easy to kill him.
No, that's a winning play right there. And he has 3 burns. Lune here, yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 1-0 for Fakir on this final.
And he goes for the ultimate humiliation there, using basic attack. All right, first round for Fakir in this final.
Yeah. And, you know, really interesting using a team that we have only seen him use today. That apparently, you know, he's prepared, he's thought about, he's used against the Brilliance team. So I guess what that means is that between that and the Hestal team, he has 2 teams that completely counter Brilliance and can win that matchup, which is great. Like, that puts you right there at a really advantageous position in any matchup.
Yeah, it's really terrifying the way he's using that alone team. I mean, he's using it like, I mean, in automatic. It's incredible.
Yeah, he knows exactly what it is. And yeah, and
he gets it every time. I mean, yep.
Yeah. And you know, Fakir has there's this other player, Papa, which I'm sure you remember, who Fakir is very good friends with, and they practice a lot of different matchups and lineups together.
Oh, that's good.
So potentially this is something that might have been developed, you know, during their practices, and something that he's bringing to the table that's just a great counter. And I like that a lot, because I think that's one of the things that happens sometimes with our game. Like, it gets repetitive, same lineups, and he's bringing something different. So here we go, match 2.
Yeah, round 2. Hestal is back from Fakir's side.
Yep.
He gets accelerated by Deuteros, of course. And I guess he's going against Artemis.
Yeah.
No, Sasha this time.
Goes for the Sasha this time.
Interesting.
I wonder what's triggering that, you know, because we saw Strife do the same thing, but in the previous matchup, Fakir went for the Artemis, so...
Yes.
Which is the play that we've seen before.
Against a team exactly like this, so...
Yeah.
It's interesting to know what's the reason, because...
Yeah.
He might saw something, I guess, in the Cosmos, maybe.
I wonder if
that
it's
make him feel like it was better to go for Sasha rather than Artemis. But okay, Canon from Fakir's side goes against Artemis. He's making a lot of damage there. Well, he also got buffed by
maybe
Doko.
He thought he could get. Maybe he thought he could get
yeah,
both.
probably. Yeah. Maybe this is the reason why.
Because here, Orpheus is gonna kill it. Yeah.
Yeah, he will.
So that's what's going on. He's just going for both. And I imagine Sasha was maybe a little faster than Canon, so you want to get the Sasha first before you have a chance to like hide anyone. So this makes sense now.
True, that's true. So well, I think Janus is okay. He goes for the rewind. In this case, Doko. So Canon is not all powerful anymore.
Yeah, that's a smart play. I don't know if
Yeah.
it will be enough. Unlikely given the situation, but that's a smart play.
Yeah, it's better than just opening the brilliance and losing her. I mean, right there.
Yeah. I think he expected the character to die, but somehow
Yeah, she didn't though.
survived.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, Fakir protects his style. That's how confident he is about that character right now. I like that.
Yeah. And I guess, because the style is sped up, right? He's gonna be able to one-shot potentially another character in the next turn.
Yeah, probably. All right, Thanatos is close here.
Oh yeah, this is looking already pretty bad for Janus.
Yeah, he's trying to kill. Well, he
Yeah.
got the Shion Sapori.
Yeah, he
goes
has to
there.
eliminate that. Because otherwise what Fakir could do is you kill Alba Fika with Gestalt, and then Gestalt, Alba Fika does his passive one hit damage, but it reflects all back and loses the second life. So you have to get rid of that somehow.
This is probably the reason why he's protecting him. Okay, Tauros is waiting for his turn.
Does he does have 2 energy.
Yeah, so he's probably wondering if it's a good move to kill Gestalt. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's going for his style here.
But it won't. Well, he won't be able to stop him.
Yeah.
Because he's going to move first in the second round. So.
Correct. Yeah. And
Gestalt will die probably, but.
Yeah. I expect his.
You were waiting for Shion Sapori, perhaps? Try to kill Shion Sapori with that mechanic there?
Let's see, but yes, his style should move first here. I imagine he'll go for Alba Fika potentially, but we'll see. I mean, he can kill whoever he wants at this point, but I think Alba Fika is the play.
Yep, he goes for him.
And here comes, and that damage will just reflect back to him.
Oh, that was
dead.
Yes, interesting.
And here with Cannon, he gets and he gets does not have to worry about anything now. I mean, there's very small chance here with Suikyo.
I think he's going. He's going to protect Cannon there because Cannon has 2 lives, so there's no way he's going to lose both of them with this attack. The style is gone, but he did a great job as usual in this tournament. Oh, he didn't get repetitions.
Did not get the repetition here.
That is bad luck there.
No, this is game right here.
Yep. And the second round goes for Fakir. Interesting.
Fakir is completely undefeated so far, I believe.
Yes. 3-0 every time, right?
Yeah, 3-0, 3-0, and we'll see what happens here. But he might win the game without even losing a game, which will be really, really, amazing to achieve if he can do that.
And grow. He's taking that legend of his, growing every tournament.
Yeah.
It's incredible, I mean. But I do like the way he plays his style. I mean, he's not just trying to kill a character and just leave him unprotected. I mean, he's really thought about him in the second round, and that was I think that was the best play of that battle there. To be able to get rid of Alba Fica that fast was key in order to avoid the bleeding and everything. All right,
And
third round.
Yeah, and we see Brilliance again on the Janus Park side. And it's almost mirror match, not quite mirror match, because as we know, Fakir uses Odysseus instead of Sasha on his Brilliance. But other than that, it's the same characters.
Yes. I wonder. I mean, this is going to be a very good way to compare damage from both of the Tauros there. I wonder how it's going to be here. I mean, I guess Alba Fica will be, especially from the Fakir side, will be the victim here.
Yeah, and we'll see. Will he get into 50%? Less? More? Yeah, and it will be Alba Fica on both sides, receiving the damage from Tauros. So yes, we'll see an exact comparison. Though I guess to be fair, there's more damage resistance, I believe, on
Fakir's side. Yeah, that's true.
Odysseus.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. So it's not a good comparison.
Not exact.
Or fair comparison.
Not fair.
All right, Janus tries to go for Artemis, but when you look at that, I mean, it's...
Jesus. Lucky he didn't get that last one.
Yeah.
Thanatos, and he has one more attack, Tauros, or that's it? No, that's it. Okay. So barely surviving.
While Thanatos from Janus Park explodes, he marks Artemis there. Two basic attacks from Alba Fica from Fakir's side. He received a counterattack from Sacha because they were trying to kill her.
Going after Artemis, which is the right thing to do here. Barely moving that health bar though. Between the protection of Tauros, Odysseus, and Alba Fica, that's just a lot of damage protection that these characters have.
I wonder if the rest of the players are gonna try this composition of Brilliance before the one that is using Janus right now. Because it's very strong. I mean, it's really, really strong.
It is, yeah.
Having those characters there, bringing damage down passively, it's really annoying.
Yeah, and I guess see if she's able to survive this first turn.
Yeah, Janus is going to high Suikyo now.
It's a great play.
So this is all about who kills with Suikyo.
The revive.
The revive, but she dies anyway.
Yep, and Artemis is the one that falls asleep, which is great for Janus Park.
Yes, that's what I thought, because he now has Suikyo free to attack the next round.
Yep.
Fakir is trying to kill that Sasha. He didn't do it there.
Did not.
And now Janus is trying to do the same against Odysseus.
Yeah.
All right, Tauros.
Thor's doing his thing.
Yeah, I mean, but he didn't have a second round, so.
Yeah, I think basically you want to get Odysseus like low enough here so that the secret, you could take the secret out ideally.
Oh, interesting. I thought he was gonna do that with Suikyo, but no, he went for Artemis. I guess Janus. I guess he's trying to use the rewind from Artemis.
Yeah, and I think he's potentially also saying, "I'm gonna finish this match now."
You think so? By using double terms all the time?
Oh, he's trying to between Thanatos and Suikyo, he thinks he has enough damage, I think, to at least get close, potentially. I don't know if it'll be enough, but I imagine that's what he's thinking here, because otherwise Suikyo's gonna be open to damage. And I think if he hadn't put the Meso on Artemis, on his Artemis, then Artemis would have been killed. So he's saying, okay.
All right.
But damage is not coming true right now.
No.
And there's a damage reflect active now on the Fakir side because of that secret from Odysseus, which is likely to kill Suikyo.
Yes, Suikyo from Janus Park is going to be hurt a lot now, as you can see. Oh, that Thanatos explodes there.
Is it even gonna kill Thanatos here? I don't think it's even gonna get Thanatos. Oh, he gets it.
He did it. This is turning interesting for Janus.
Yeah, the question is how much damage is that Suikyo on the Fakir side gonna do? I think is gonna be a determining factor here.
He probably go for Sasha, I guess.
You go Sasha first, and then hope this happens. Like Fakir. Fakir is an amazing player.
That was really lucky.
Fakir is an amazing player, but he also has an insane amount of luck.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's incredible.
That's exactly what you wanted to happen with that basic attack.
Yes.
Like, it's completely like it's directed. It's like hand place. Here, go hit this one and go hit this one. Even though it's supposed to be random.
Oh, Janus. Rewind. Alpha think about Artemis died anyway. And now this is all about Suikyo.
Yeah, that's game.
And that's it.
All right, we have
3-0.
a champion.
Yeah, we have a champion, Fakir.
Fakir winning here.
Congratulations, Fakir.
Congratulations. Greatly done. He obviously extremely strong champion with his characters, but beyond that, he brought some lineups that were different, that counter the most powerful team in the meta, and show that it's not only his strength why he's such a legend, but also he has a tremendous amount of practice and trying things and thinking around what is the best lineup of characters to put together.
Exactly, and the execution of all his teams are superb.
Yes, and don't forget, we still have the raffle. Here's the link down there on the stream. Please go, and this is your chance to get some prizes there. Please take advantage of that.
Yeah, there's prizes for everyone.
Absolutely. Not only Fakir, who probably doesn't need the prize, but he's gonna get the big prize.
Yeah, of course.
But also everyone in the stream.
But he deserves it. I mean, it's...
Okay, it's only 5 minutes left for the raffle. So please go right now. If you haven't, make sure you're part of it so that you get the opportunity to get those amazing prizes. And yeah, what an amazing day. What an amazing day of fights. And it's not all over, because tomorrow, well, we're going to have the live stream for Tactic Masters Global Finals.
Exactly.
Which is basically, Sacred Duel, right?
Yeah. Thank you, APP Gallery, for sponsoring this tournament. I mean, like Carlos said, it was a very, very good tournament today. We're expecting more techs tomorrow in the tactical tournament, where everyone gets the same characters, the same speed, and they have to use all their tacticals in order to get advantage.
And I believe, am I mistaken, but Fakir's also in the competition tomorrow, right?
Yes. So he has a chance to win the two of the tournaments. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I wonder how he's going to do tomorrow, because I mean, there is a lot of differences between the Galactic Duel type of tournament and Sacred Duel tournaments. Yeah. So it will be fun, though.
Yes, and you know he's already proven that he is, you know,
Yep.
playing teams that are unique, that are different. So he might bring some of that again tomorrow, and you know I'm excited to see, like, and yeah, like you said, we have a chance to see for the first time ever a double champion.
Yeah.
He might,
Who
it's
knows?
like one of those boxers with, like, you know, his muscles up and a belt on one side and a belt on the other if he can win tomorrow. So. Okay, yeah, and we're very close to ending the stream. And again, we thank you
Yeah,
all
hopefully.
for watching us.
Yes, thank you everyone for coming. Hope you have a lot of fun watching these battles. I think his style is gonna turn very popular now in the game.
We're gonna see a lot of Hestals trying to one shot and failing in Galactic Duel starting tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, probably too.
And yeah, I mean, I think the results speak for themselves. Fakir just undefeated. Didn't do much. Didn't have much competition against him, really. Barely a couple of times, like we saw him sweating a little bit for the most. He was in control the entire time. And you know, again, it's the idea that when you're going against Fakir, you cannot play the same team that you're playing against everyone else. You have to bring something a little different. You have to surprise him, and we did not see that today. You know, I think that's the only way to defeat him. I would have a talk with Janus after this.
Yeah, he will tell you all his suffering from this.
And I'm sure that'll be the case. Yeah, and tomorrow we're gonna start at the same time, right?
Exactly, yes. Tomorrow we should be at the same time with a tactical tournament. Like I said, it's going to be very fun because we don't know exactly what kind of teams are we going to see there because of the differences of the mechanics. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope all of you can come and join us.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming today.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to have you here. Thank you, Cax, for being here with me today. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you again. Goodbye.
you